Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you read the title, today we are going to be revamping my TV stand. So I am going to be painting it. I'm also going to add knobs, and I'm just going to add a couple of things to it to make it look more modern. I did have this TV stand for about 7 years, so I really want to just change the look of it. So right now, I am using the Clorox wipe to clean the front, side, and the back. I just want to get rid of all of the dust or any dirt that's on the stand before I begin to sand the stand. So next, I am going to be using this 3M 220 sanding block. So I got this block from Home Depot, and I will link it below. Got it for about $9, and I'm just gonna go around the entire stand and just sand, I guess sand/buff the entire table so that when I paint, the paint will stick. So just an FYI, if you do decide to paint like an old dresser, table, chair, or stand, if it is wooden with a gloss, you do want to sand it. You do not want to just paint over it because the paint will not stick. By sanding it, it gives it texture and it buffs off that gloss so that the paint will stick. And then right here, I did go ahead and remove the old knobs that were on the stand. I had silver knobs, and I did go ahead and remove that off camera. So right now I'm going to go ahead and sand the entire stand from the doors, the inside of the doors, front, back, side. It took me about 7 to 8 minutes to sand the entire stand, and I'm glad I used this sander because it didn't leave me a lot of dust, so less mess. And I used just a dry towel, dishcloth, to go over the entire stand and just clean off the dust. Next, I'm going to be using the Behr paint color Poncho, which is like a light tan or like a beige color. I was going for a walnut wood stand just because I wanted it to stand out against that black wall. And I'm going to be using this angle brush that I bought from Walmart for about $2 to $3. I'm going to link it below. I'm linking everything below in the description, so you can find that there. But I'm going to go ahead and paint the entire stand Poncho. Also, I do want to mention that this paint is low odor to minimum odor. On the can, it does says low odor, and I was able to paint without wearing a mask because the odor was not that strong. I do have my windows opened, and I am painting in my living room, but I did go ahead and put a cardboard underneath the stand. I could not drag the stand onto my patio by myself, so I had to paint in the living room. So I do want to at least let you guys know that this is some good paint. It has low odor to minimum odor.
What you do to me, between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else, let me what you do, that's what I'm honest.
So this is the look after one coat of the Behr Poncho color. Now the back could use another coat, but I'm not too worried about the back. The back is not real wood, it's like a cardboard material. But given one coat, the rest of the stand looks great. The inside of the stands are still drying and they look great. So next I am going to be taking these angle brushes that I bought from Walmart, and I am going to paint in the inside of the doors and on like the side of the doors to avoid getting paint on the glass. So next I'm going to be using the Rustoleum Decorative Glaze paint. The name of it is Java, and it's this dark brown color. I'm going to be using this staining brush that I got from the Home Depot to pretty much go back and forth to create these lines that resemble wood pattern, so like a wood texture. So I'm just going to basically paint the entire top with this Java color, and I'm going to just keep going back and forth until I get a wood look.
All day long, your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
After a couple of brush strokes and going back and forth with the paint and also the staining brush, this is the look of the top half of the stand. Now this is the look that I want to achieve for the entire stand. So at the bottom here, I am going through with the, Java color paint, and I'm doing the same exact brush strokes that I did at the top to get the wood look. So I went from DIY to epic fail. In the middle right there, I didn't allow the paint to completely dry before doing the strokes, so some of the paint was stripping. And then also, I could not get the staining brush all the way inside of that middle because the top part of the brush would hit the top part of the stand. So at that point, I realized I just needed to paint the entire stand black because it'd be so much easier. Now, I was using the black paint that I used for my wall, and I did not realize that that paint was latex. And then the Behr paint, which is this beige paint, is acrylic. The two paints do not mix. So when I was painting the black on top of the beige, the paint would move. It would not stick. So then I tried to go in with the black spray paint, and I was getting like these drippy black spots, and it looked like a hot mess. So then the next morning, I went to Walmart and I got the I think it's called the Hyper Tough sanding brush, which I'll link that below. And it comes with 4 sanding pads. So I then went around the entire stand and I had to resand the entire stand and completely strip the entire sand. And then right now you're actually seeing me just vacuum all of the dust because there's dust everywhere. So I vacuumed the dust. This is the final look now that the stand is completely stripped from paint and completely buffed and sanded down. The back, I was afraid to sand because it's cardboard. I did not want to tear through it, so I just left it the way it was. So now that I'm starting completely over, I did decide that I'm going to paint the entire stand black except for the top part. I am going to go back over that with the Poncho color and then do the Java with the staining brush to get that wood look. So right now you're going to see me just paint the entire stand black, the doors, the inside of the doors, the side, and even the back.
Turn me inside out.
So this is one coat of the Tricorn black paint that I got from Sherwin-Williams. This is leftover paint that I had from painting my wall black, and the bottom half of the stand came out perfect. Just a FYI, if you guys decide to paint a larger object, please use a paintbrush. Do not use spray paint like I did prior. So right now I am going to get the Behr paints color Poncho, and I am going to do the top part beige. I'm going to get that Java brown And then also use that staining brush to get that wood look again for the top part.
Need no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do. It's me, love, everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's true indeed. And I'm digging you. You make me believe your love is more than a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Oh, baby, long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, and every day. All I wanna hear is an visions that we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think I wish away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you.
Next, I am going to be using the Varathane Top Coat Clear Polish Paint to protect the paint, and then also for a gloss look for the TV stand. So you guys, at this point, I realized that I do not like gloss finish. The top part is fine, but the bottom part looks a hot mess. It's super glossy. It looks like lip gloss. It looks like wet paint. And close up, you can see the brush strokes. So luckily, I still had some leftover paint from the Tricorn black color. I just went around the entire bottom part of the stand so I can get that satin finish again. And then I went to Walmart to buy this glass razor, which the brand is Hyper Tough, and I'm just gonna go across both windows or both glass with the razor just to remove any dried up paint, and also that sticker there, I'm gonna remove that. All I had to do is spray it with Windex and scrape, and that was it. Lastly, I went to Amazon and I ordered these wooden knobs, which they are bigger than what I thought they were. They are so gorgeous and they give me a bohemian vibe. So I'm going to replace these with the silver knobs that were originally on the stand. Off camera, I did go ahead and tint the glass. No worries though, I'm actually going to be uploading another video soon where I tinted my coffee table, so stay tuned for that DIY. That will be uploaded soon. But this is the final look and I'm so happy, I'm so pleased. And it's hilarious because I went to IKEA a week ago and I seen a table just like this, same color and everything, and it was like $600-$700. I'll insert an image of it. But I'm so pleased with this TV stand and I'm so happy with it. This project took me about 5 to 6 days to complete. I spent less than $200 to achieve this look. And then also, you guys, just FYI, my living room is completely different from what you guys seen prior. So just make sure you stay tuned for the DIYs and the final reveal. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.